Listen to me, because this is about your security, your freedom, and your peace of mind. You have worked hard for decades. You have saved, you have sacrificed, and now you are standing at the finish line, or maybe you've already crossed it. And I know what you're feeling. You're looking at the world right now and you're afraid. You're afraid that the money you've put away isn't working as hard for you as you worked for it. You're seeing inflation eat away at your purchasing power like a moth in a closet, and you're wondering, is my money actually safe, and is it actually growing? Most of you have your money sitting in a big-name brick-and-mortar bank down the street. You go there because it's familiar. You like the person behind the counter. But let me tell you the truth, that familiarity is costing you thousands of dollars a year in lost interest. Those big banks are paying you pennies, 0.01%, maybe 0.05% if you're lucky. That is not a slap in the face, it's a total abandonment of your financial future. When you are retired, every single dollar has a job to do. If that dollar is sitting idle, it's failing you. So you ask the question, what about these online banks? What about Popular Direct? Are they real? Is my money going to disappear into the digital ether? I understand that fear. When you didn't grow up with a smartphone in your hand, putting your life savings into a bank you can't physically walk into feels like a leap of faith you aren't ready to take. But we have to move past that fear with facts. Popular Direct is the online division of Popular Bank. They have been around for over 125 years. This isn't some fly-by-night tech startup run by kids in a garage. This is a massive institution with billions in assets. And here is the most important thing, the only thing that should allow you to sleep at night, they are FDIC insured. That means if the sky falls, the United States government stands behind your deposits up to $250,000 per depositor. If you have a joint account with your spouse, that's $500,000. Your money is just as safe there as it is in the vault of the giant bank on the corner. Now, why should you care about Popular Direct specifically? It's the rate. They consistently offer some of the highest annual percentage yields in the entire country. We are talking about a high-yield savings account that can pay you 10, 20, or even 50 times what your local bank is offering. If you have $100,000 sitting in a traditional savings account, you might earn $10 in a year. At a place like Popular Direct, that same $100,000 could be earning you thousands. That is the difference between worrying about the price of groceries and having the mad money to go visit your grandkids. But I want you to listen closely, because Popular Direct isn't for everyone, and I need you to be smart about this. They are built for savers, not for spenders. Their high-yield savings account often requires a $5,000 minimum opening deposit. If you don't have that, this isn't the door you knock on. And if you let your balance drop below that $5,000, they are going to hit you with a monthly service fee. I do not want you paying fees. You are in the stage of life where money should be coming to you, not going from you. They also offer certificates of deposit, or CDs. For those of you who are retired, CDs are a magnificent tool because they allow you to lock in a guaranteed rate of return. If you think interest rates are going to drop in the future, you lock in a 2-year or a 5-year CD now, and Popular Direct will pay you that high rate regardless of what happens in the economy. It gives you a predictable check. It gives you certainty. And in retirement, certainty is the greatest luxury money can buy. However, you must be aware of the hooks. Popular Direct is an online-only play. There are no branches. You manage this through their app or their website. For some of you, that sounds easy. For others, it sounds like a nightmare. If you are not comfortable using a computer or a tablet to move your money, do not do this. You will end up frustrated, and stress is a debt you cannot afford to take on in your 60s and 70s. Also, they do not offer checking accounts. This is not the place where you pay your electric bill or your mortgage from. Popular Direct is the bucket where you put your emergency fund or your core savings. You link it to your existing checking account at your local bank. When you need the money, you transfer it back. It takes a couple of days. That delay is actually a blessing. It keeps you from dipping into your retirement fund for an impulse buy. It creates a boundary between your spending money and your wealth. So, here is your actionable takeaway. I want you to go look at your last bank statement. Look at the interest earned line. If it says 14 cents or $1.22, I want you to feel a little bit of healthy anger. That is your money being used by the bank to make them rich while they give you nothing. Go to the Popular Direct website. Look at their current high-yield savings rate and their CD rates. Do the math. If you moved your idle cash there, how much more would you have at the end of the year? If that number is enough to pay for your insurance, your property taxes, or a vacation, then you owe it to yourself to make the move. Open the account with at least the $5,000 minimum to avoid those fees. Link your local bank. Start small if you have to. Move $5,000 first. See how the website works. See how the interest hits your account at the end of the month. Once you see that first interest payment, and you realize it's more than your old bank gave you in the last 3 years combined, you'll have the confidence to move the rest. You have spent your whole life being a warrior for your family. You've fought the battles of the workplace and the stresses of raising children. Now, I need you to be a warrior for your own retirement. Don't let your money sit lazy. Put it to work at a place that actually values your business. Stand in your truth. Keep your money safe, and for heaven's sake, make sure it's earning what it deserves. You can do this.